big note on these. For the range and defense type characters, you're going to want to run um, Now, the main thing to remember about all of these missions is that it is a race against time. When you do the bell exercise, I can't remember the lead training exercise in particular, but I know the bell training exercise with Kakashi, that each time you complete a wave, you only get an additional minute to your time clock. So you want to get rid of these clones as fast as possible. I would say try to get rid of them within a minute and 30 seconds, 2 minutes tops. Not even 2 minutes really, but get rid of them as fast as possible. But for my suggestion, I would say run one defense type and one heal type. Now for the defense type loadout, you're going to want to run Super Water Shark Bomb. Now some of you may be saying, why not run Grand Sand Mausoleum? You can catch more people that way and it covers a larger radius, because like I stated before, this is a race against time, and Grand Sand Mausoleum has a bit of a delay before the damage kicks off, and at the same time you are also preventing your team from dealing damage to the clones as well. You want to get off as much damage as possible in a short amount of time. That is the goal. Now Super Water Shark Bomb is also better in the sense that if you can line up the shot just right and damage enough clones at once, your secret technique gauge will be about close to halfway, if not halfway, and you'll be able to fire off your secret technique again in a relatively short time. Now for your 2 ninjutsu, for your first one, you are going to want to run Spiky Human Boulder. It is one of the most damaging defensive techniques that you have, and you're able to roll around and damage a lot of different clones, or you can trap one in a corner if possible and dish out a lot of damage to that one clone. Now for your second ninjutsu, it's kind of up in the air. You can run Sand Shower if you like. You can run Rotation if you have it available. That is for those who play defense type quite frequently. You should have Rotation available. It's good for relieving pressure and keeping them off of you. You can also run Partial Expansion Jutsu and knock enemies back. You know, the second ninjutsu is kind of up in the air. It's really up to a preference for you. Now, for the heal type CAC, you are not going to run any healing ninjutsu. You can probably run the Mitotic Regeneration ult, and that is probably about it, and you can have healing tags for your ninja tool. That will provide some sustain for your team, but for your 2 ninjutsu, you're going to run Byakugan to increase the amount of damage you do to the clones, and you're going to run Shadow Stitching Jutsu and try to hit as many clones as possible with it so you can debuff and lower their defenses. That is it for heal types. You might want to run an attack type, since attack types have the highest melee output in the game, and they can get a clone about a quarter to halfway of HP from one combo if they do it right. And for an attack type loadout, I would run Sharingan for your ninjutsu one, and for your second one, I would say Lightning Blade, because you don't want to run anything that is going to push the clone away. You want to keep the clones on the platform. Remember that this map is the Hidden Leaf Forest where this mission takes place, and this is another big part of this. You do not, and I repeat, do not knock the clones off the map into the pit. If the clone is getting ready to fall, one person on your team needs to jump behind them and knock them back onto the map, or let them chase a person back onto the map. If you knock the clone into the pit, it will take a second before the clone spawns back up to the top with the same amount of HP that it had before, and you're going to lose time. Do not do this. This particularly happens when there's one clone left and everybody's trying to rush him and get him killed. Everybody tends to do this, some kind of knockback move in their default move set. Do not knock back the clone. Let him chase somebody back onto the field, or have somebody jump behind him and knock him back onto the field. To finish the attack type loadout, I'm going to say put on Kamui. Now, why not Planetary Devastation? I'm going to say because it has a chance to knock the clone off the stage again if it does not kill them. Once the planetary devastation lands and you know they go flying everywhere, you don't want to risk them falling off the ledge. So that's why I say Kamui. It's high damaging as well, and I don't recommend running range type for this because range type has a lot of knockback jutsus, but they have some jutsus that will help for these situations, such as a Matsuratsu and Inferno style flame control. So if you do want to run a range type, you can run one of these, if not both. For your other ninjutsu, you could run something like C2 Dragon or the Poison Salamander. They're both good. They both deal dot damage. You want to deal as much damage as possible, and both of these can cover a wide area and damage quite a few people at the same time. And personally, for an ultimate jutsu, I would run C4 Karura, which is Datara's ult. Now you can also run Kidding and Sai's ult. Now when using these two, you need to make sure that the people that you are targeting are not next to a ledge. And for Sai's ult, make sure their back is to a wall so you don't knock them off a ledge. Like I stated before, it's a race against time and you do not want to waste any. And also, on another note, attack types and defense types. For weapons, attack types, you're going to want to run either the brass knuckles or boxing gloves. You want something with those movesets, or hand to hand. That's also nice. Now for defense types, I would recommend, if you guys have it, run either the scythe or a samahata. The scythe is one of the fastest attacking items for the defense types, and the samahata has the best combo potential out of defense type weapons. So you will want to run one of those if you have them available. Now, one big final note before I close out the video, guys, is that you're going to want to change your clothing to match the skills for the PvE mission. Now, range types and defense types, for your tops, you're going to want to run a boosted ninjutsu power, and for pants, you're going to want to run shortened ninjutsu cooldown time. Heal types, for a top, you're going to want to run to where it increases the status elements on opponents so that they'll be debuffed longer from your shadow stitching jutsu, so you guys can keep that damage output going. And for bottoms, shortened ninjutsu cooldown time. Now for attack types, you guys have a bit of a special case. For a top, you're going to run either the chest piece, where it makes it to where you can extend combos longer before they fall out of it, or B, the one that I recommend, your first hit in a combo does bonus damage. That way, if another Kakashi hits you with a kunai while you're comboing one, you won't be shafted out of the whole, the A one. Now for pants, you're going to want to run shortened substitution cooldown time. That way you can get out of these attack types. You deal a lot of damage, but you guys are still squishy, so you want to avoid damage in the instance that your healer is not available. So you're going to want to run that. And for a mask, an accessory, you're going to want to run an accessory that instantly refills your health when you kill someone. So that way, once you take out a clone, you get some of your health back, increasing your sustain while you're out there. Everybody else, you're going to want to run shortened respawn cooldown time just in case you guys die. But that is pretty much going to be it for the video today, guys. I hope this helps you out a lot. It helps you guys get over that hump that you're experiencing. And let me know how it went down in the comment section below if you guys got through it. If you need additional tips, just message me in the comment section or join my Discord server. We have plenty of people who will be happy to help you, or even join up on these missions with you guys and help you guys out. Just, you have the option. I'll leave the link to the Discord server down in the description box below. And that is pretty much going to be it, guys. If you found this video helpful at all, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more tip videos and Shinobi Strikers content coming in the future. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.